Hey guys and girls, I'm Links123 and welcome to yet another update video about my texture pack in Ocarina of Time, trying to recreate the textures from Breath of the Wild. In today's video I got some really great stuff for you, because in today's video I want to give you a little look at the different market town people, that appears in the market town just before that you are entering the area with the Hyrule Castle. Sadly, this is not a 3D rendered world or area these NPCs appears in, so I have to give you the best look at them as I can. The next ones I want to show you is the Gerudos, which is basically one of my very favorite people in the whole Zelda franchise. They just look really good and I just love the whole idea about Gerudos. So we want to take a look at them in a second, but first of all I want to show you the market town. There's basically not that much to talk about here. We got this girl, or this woman, that actually I think it's the one that seeks dogs to her house, or looks after dogs, so you will have to bring them to her and she will be really happy and give you a heart piece if you find the right one. She got green hair, as you can see, and a really nice dress. There's not a lot to say about her. It's basically just a woman there. Yet another woman over here, a little bit more detail on the different clothing that she wears, blue and brown. This one got gray hair, so she looks slightly older. Especially if you look at her original model, she should be an old person. But yeah, she's old now, and it doesn't really matter because they don't say their age. So if you give anyone gray hair, no one will recognize it, even though. Well, we got Honey and Darling, I guess they're called, at least in Majora's Mask. These two people are really in love and they're just spinning around without even moving their legs. Really really awesome there. The girl, the one to the right, now to the left, now to the right, got red hair and a really nice checked, what can I call it, a shirt, a really long shirt. Skirt for sure, skirt, not a shirt, and then this really boring gray and white shirt on, and yeah, it's the shirt. The other one, the blonde guy with really funny hairpiece, is basically just white and blue. He got some really great style and they're just in love. Really sweet of them. Okay, yeah. Well, we got this orange bearded guy over here. He's basically just a ginger. I think I showed you him in the update video about the Kakariko village people, because when you're an adult he also appears there, and I just got a better view at him at the moment, so it's basically just that guy. These group folks over here, basically you never see their faces, even though if I'm trying to speak with them, nothing really happens. They just speaks to each other. No one actually turns around and looks at you. They're just really basic NPCs, but pretty cool even though. The guy behind them, I will give you a better look at them in a second. There's also another store over here. It's easier to look at him at that point. Same with these ones. It's basically just the same people, just with another color on their clothes, so there's nothing to say about them. This beautiful girl, if you can see her, she got the orange hair too, and just to give a little new different look at her, because in the original version she got really dark brown hair, and just to give it another touch, I just gave her that look. It looks pretty cool, and yeah, there's not much to say about her. It's just that. We got the old woman here, looks really cute and just stands there and looks at you. Once again, this really dusty colors on all of the NPCs' clothes, it looks really awesome in my opinion. That's basically, to me, what defines the color scheme to Breath of the Wild. It's not these really colorful different colors that appears on the clothes like it does in the retail version of Ocarina of Time. it's more like these dusty and more douche colors, I guess I can call it that. So that's what I'm trying to keep with all of the different ones. And before you say anything, I know these guys over here is really colorful, but I can't change the color. It's something the game actually just puts on a white texture. So if I change the actual texture into a different color or an actual color instead of white, it will really screw up the whole game, because then the game will put another color over another color, and the color won't be the one that I actually want it to be. These guys over here, there's not much to say about them. We got a woman over there which basically just has green hair, and then the retail colors on her clothes, because it's just once again something the game wants it to be. So there's nothing to say about that. And I actually think that was all of them right here. Let's go into the Happy Mask shop, because the very next one is the Happy Mask salesman. This guy is creepy and really nice at the same time. If you have been playing Majora's Mask, I don't really know what to say, man, because that guy in Majora's Mask just creeps me out a lot. I can't really get a really great look at him, but you guys can see he got a lot of green and white clothing on, just to give him another look than the one that appears in the retail version in Majora's Mask that wears purple clothing. I think I would just give it my own touch, and this is just my opinion or my chance to actually put my own touch onto this NPC. I think it looks really cool, and just changes a little bit, especially when I can't change the actual model. Then it looks pretty cool. I actually did the same with the old version of my project, so yeah, just to keep something from the olding. This guy, I don't really know his textures, so I haven't changed him maybe yet. Maybe I won't do that. I can't say anything. This guy over here looks really cool. He got this really light brown hair, he got a little mustache, and then he looks really happy, and the eyes, man, they just looks awesome on him. He got a brown vest, and then he got these green sleeves on. It looks pretty cool, nothing special about him. Looks cool enough, right? Well, let's go to the bazaar. Looks also pretty cool. Not bizarre, but bazaar. I guess it's pronounced like that. I don't really know. Well, this guy over here, I don't really know his textures, because they just got changed while I was editing the other NPCs, so I just want to keep him like that. The Gorons, I have been showing you that in a previous update video, so make sure to check that out if you want to see more of them. And this guy with the big hands, well, we got him here. He still has this really giant look, if I can call it that. He got this really mankind version of NPC in Ocarina of Time. He got full beard, he got hair on his chest, and even on his arms too. And then I gave him these green gloves for some reason, and really giant nails, just to make him look more like a giant. He looks slightly angry, but I guess in the end he looks really cute, especially when you know him. I don't really know. Let's talk to him. My current hot seller is a Highland Shield for sure. Well, yeah, that's not much to say about him. He's a nice guy, and I just really like the look of him. Let's go to the very next area and see what I got for you. You already know it, I guess, but let's go to the Gerudos and see what I got for you. Give me 2 seconds. As I said before, the next ones is going to be the Gerudos. We got a thief, we got a guard, we got another Gerudo NPC, and then we got Nabooru. So I have a lot to show you in today's video. Well, this one is the Gerudo thief. She looks really hot, and definitely also looks really cute when you just stands here and looks at her. But in the very end, this girl actually wants to kill you when you're trying to rescue the different carpenters in the Gerudo fortress. But when you have beaten all of the different, the 4 different thieves here, she will actually give you this Gerudo card that allows you to look at Gerudos without getting caught. Nice. Well, This girl is dressed in a lot of green and then a little bit of blue here at the hairpiece. Looks really cool and looks really cool, and just I'm totally in love with these beautiful details, especially on the hands here, and it just looks really cool. I don't really know, but these feet looks really ass to me, because it looks like the very edge of the feet just goes down in the floor. Let me try to take a look at it. You can see it here. Why does it have this edge, or why does it have this form? It looks really weird. Seriously, Nintendo, they should really work a little bit better with the shapes of their feet, because it just looks really ass. Right now she's dressed in a lot of green, but if you're changing the color of your tonic, she will actually be dressed in blue, for example. So right now I'm wearing the Sora tonic, and if you're dressed in the Goron tonic, you will actually be able to see her in red. But it basically just falls down or falls together in the color with her hair, so I don't think this looks really cool. But it actually also works with if you're wearing the white tonic, the black tonic, and so on. So it's pretty cool, Let's go to the next Gerudo I want to show you, because they are also pretty cool. Let's try to talk with this girl. You can see her here, basically the same texture for the eyes, and same texture for the hair, and same texture for the hands in the end. And she even got the same texture on the little necklace thing she has there. But still dressed in purple. I couldn't change that, because the game actually wants you to have it purple. I couldn't do anything against that. But she got purple, and then she got green gloves. Definitely looks pretty cool. And especially these eyes just looks really awesome. I took it from some artwork from one of the Gerudos from Breath of the Wild, and then I just scrapped it free in Photoshop, and then I just put it on my own texture. It looks really great, and I think they look a little bit weird because they're really turned a little bit, but in the end I think it looks pretty cool. I can change it if I want to, but it's not a big deal. And once again we got these weird ass feet. I don't really know what I can say about this, but with this girl it's really bad. They just go straight down in the floor. Seriously, get some great shoes, man. Well, going down to the next one is this girl. I will call that a guard too, like the one up there, the one in purple. But I don't really know what to say about this girl, because she's not a guard, she's just the one that allows you to go into the Gerudo training center and stuff. Well, this girl got shortened hair, but still with the same color scheme as the other ones. We got some blue pants, some brown shoes, more normally shaped, and then she got this really beautiful shirt on. If I can try to take a look, you can even see the shape of her boobs there, pretty nice. And then the Gerudo, what can I call it, tattoo on her arms, just to give it a little change. Looks pretty cool even though. And then with these turned eyes for some reason, just looks funny to me. But once again, the Gerudo stands out a little bit from the other NPCs, so I guess I have to do that just to be sure. Well, the next Gerudo I want to show you, I have to be Young Link, so just give me 2 seconds and I will be back. The final Gerudo I want to show you is basically the very most important one. It's the Nabooru, the queen of the Gerudos, I guess. This girl is, as you can see, really love diamonds. At least she does now in my texture pack. And she's dressed in basically the same textures as the other Gerudos, but she got more diamonds, emeralds, whatever you want to call it, on her outfit there. Looks really cool to me. She got more normally shaped eyes and white lipstick on, pretty cool. A lot of green emeralds. It's actually pretty funny to just study her here and just see all the different emeralds I put it on her textures there. But it looks pretty cool. She got these cool gloves, and sorry for being so boring, just placing one color here at the arms. But actually the game stretches that texture, so I couldn't do anything else. If I placed an actual texture, the texture will just be stretched in the very last pixels and it will look really, really bad. So I couldn't do that for some reason. You can see on her glove looks pretty cool also. Once again with a little bit more detail, just looks really, really cool. If you're looking at her bra, let's say that, it also looks cool with these small details. I think it fits really well to her, and especially with the skin color too, and also with this bluish greenish color on her glove. Even though it's just one color, it fits really well with the color scheme of her skin, right? We got some huge ass trousers, and then with this Gerudo iconic pattern down in the very bottom. And then she got more emeralds down in the very bottom. And then she got these, what can I call it, loafers, something like that, with no weird shape on it. Once again in this blue/green color scheme. Looks really great. And yeah, well, that's not much to say about her. She looks cool, and I really just love the final look of her, even though she got a lot of emeralds. But once again, I could change that and just give it my own touch, and that's basically the reason why I chose to do that. Because I want to take any opportunity to put my own touch in it, even though I have to get the idea from the Breath of the Wild game, right? So I have to put my own idea into it while I'm still taking my main ideas from Breath of the Wild, right? Well, that was basically everything for today's video, guys and girls. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Make sure to like the Facebook page. Link will be in the description if you want to see more updates and be notified as soon as I have something new for you guys and girls, because it probably comes up there before a YouTube video. It's easier to upload on Facebook, and then I don't have to record every time I do something a little change, right? So make sure to like that page if you want to stay updated. Another thing is, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this project and how far we have come just now, and what you're thinking I could change, what I do, what I could do better, whatever. What do I do like good? What do you like the thing I do and stuff like that? Well, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video, make sure to comment what you think about this project, and make sure to stay well under this coronavirus pandemic, because this situation is weird. Another thing is, I have promised you guys and girls a release of a download link really soon, but I might not be able to keep that promise because I'm not totally done with the project. I'm still missing all the textures for the enemies, so I have to do that before we can release the project. But we will definitely see a release date in the very early 2021, so make sure to stay tuned for this project on the Facebook page, on the YouTube channel here, so you will be notified as soon as a release of the download link will be there. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys and girls. I hope I see you in the very next update video, and have a nice day. Bye.